Why being ignored hurts so much. Why does one get ignored, and why does it hurt so much? If you feel like you tend to be neglected or overlooked and feel bad about it, then you're not alone. Welcome back to EBLINE. Today we're going to dive into the psychology of the human mind and look at it through a different lens, and talk about why being ignored hurts so much. To know more about it, make sure to watch the video till the very end. First of all, let's talk about some of the reasons people tend to ignore others. Some people do not understand the concept of treating others the way they want to be treated, so they don't even realize that they're doing something wrong or causing someone else pain. While at other times, the person might simply just not even consider the other person worthy of their attention. They might have nothing to offer you in a friendly or romantic way. But whatever the reason there might be, getting ignored hurts just the same. But why is that? Well, we'll get into that in a bit. And if you've watched this video so far, don't forget to leave a like and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the future uploads. Now, getting back to the point. There are several reasons why it hurts when somebody close to you ignores you. We'll be talking about some of them. You feel like you're missing out. Being ignored hurts, especially deeply when you notice people not wanting you around. From your perspective, even if there are plenty of reasons why you should get involved, you might not choose to because of negative past experiences. Research finds that feeling ignored can affect people's sensory perceptions, such as feeling that surroundings seem quieter. When people make you feel like you're invisible, you obviously feel out of place and left out. Like back in high school, when the cool group of friends would ask you to hang out with them, but you would get ignored and not understand any of their inside jokes. This way, the less you would participate, the more you would get ignored. It is like a bit of a paradox. It feels unfair to you. One of the reasons why getting ignored hurts so much is because it feels unfair, doesn't it? Especially when you didn't even do anything wrong in the first place. Being treated unfairly is one of the main reasons to feel offended and lonely. Unsurprisingly, this causes a ton of negative emotions: anger, frustration, envy, sadness, to name a few. At times like these, you feel like asking the person about why they're acting this way, but even that feels pointless because you feel like you're getting ignored anyway. It lowers your self-confidence. A lot of people already have a hard time maintaining their self-confidence, and then suddenly somebody from the outside comes or says something and wrecks all of the progress that might have taken months to build up. Being treated unfairly is one of the main reasons to feel offended and lonely. Unsurprisingly, this causes a ton of negative emotions: anger, frustration, sadness, to name a few. When a person starts to doubt their own abilities, he or she becomes very vulnerable and insecure. This often leads to a lack of motivation to do anything at all, and the progress grows downhill. Once your self-confidence is shattered, you stop believing in yourself and don't work hard to fulfill your dreams or get a brighter and more secure future. Did you know that people with lower self-esteem are the ones that hardly get anything done at all? This is because they doubt their own worth and their abilities. So when people start ignoring them, they feel like they did something wrong or they are not good enough. This can have a big impact on one's mental health as well. Feeling a lack of control. When you have an argument with someone, a lot of negative feelings arise. You have different opinions and views from the person you are arguing with, and you both try to get it across. An argument is done by at least two people, so you get to give your input. You're both in control of your actions. When people are ignored, the information usually gets cut off, and it's hard to make sense of the situation itself. However, when ignored, the individual loses that sense of control simply because, unlike arguments, being ignored is unidirectional. There is no way to repair or salvage the situation by trying to have the talk again because you never had a say in the first place. This is why getting ignored hurts more than finding yourself in the middle of a heated argument. Feeling not worthy of attention. When a person gets ignored by more than one individual, to them, it feels like they're not worthy of attention anyway. This mostly happens with those people who are already having a hard time getting involved with other people and fighting with their own insecurities. Unworthiness tells us that we are somehow less deserving of things than other people. Feeling unworthy can creep in unnoticed and have a big impact on one's mental health. Once this feeling seeps into the head, it is very hard to get rid of it or to ignore it. One might start to feel like they're bothering the other person or being too needy. All the questions and doubts might cause them to act like someone who isn't really someone they'll recognize themselves as. This makes them second-guess their decisions and doubt other people's intentions, even the ones that might be trying to help them. It causes trauma and stress. This may be given, but there is a wide variety of overwhelming emotions that come with being ignored. Victims may experience depression, anger, and frustration, as well as feelings of restlessness, isolation, and rejection, guilt, loneliness, and despair, maybe even a sense of betrayal or bitterness. When someone's existence and feelings are dismissed and disrespected, they feel devalued, unloved, unworthy, and insignificant, like an old couch you toss out because you don't have room for it. All of this leads to emotional stress and may even leave you traumatized, and you might be willing to talk or open up to somebody again. But in such cases, what should one do? Well, try to understand what might have caused this person to ignore you. If nothing comes to mind, ask. From that point, you can decide whether you should change something in your behavior or simply let it go. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you liked it. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and in the comment section, let us know how you feel when somebody ignores you without a reason. We will see you guys in our next video. Till then, take care.